Who is Tiffany Strickland?
Yeah, so I'm 44 years old. Back late 30s, so when I was about 37 years old, I was in a marriage. I'd been there for about almost 5 years. Extreme narcissist, extremely abusive. He raked me through the coals. So by the time he was done with me, I was not homeless once, but twice. And the second time was going to prove to be catastrophic. But he cleaned me out financially. Even though I had 2 young kids, he didn't care, I guess. And I had very low self-esteem at the time. So it was awful. It was a recipe for disaster,
How
but I
did
ended up
he even
losing everything.
hold on a minute, Tiff. Let's go back a little bit. This is two-part question. We hear this word all the time, narcissist. How did you know he was a narcissist? Like what signs were he demonstrating? And were you so far low in self-esteem that even though you saw the signs, you try to change this person? Like, let's go a little bit deeper than this.
Yeah, so I was too deep in it. I couldn't see it. Everybody else could.
Like,
They
what were
kept
some of the
telling me
things
and kept telling me, and I would just kept going. I wanted to be a good wife. I thought I could change him.
when you said everybody else seen it? Because later your friends always tell you, what was it that they seen that you didn't see?
My family, they could see that he was using me. I had a good job when he met me. I was doing okay in life. I had a nice house, I had a nice car, I had a good job, my kids were taken care of, and I mean, I had nice things. And he came into my life, and I was lonely. I had just come out of a 5-year relationship with a guy I thought I was going to marry, and he ended up cheating on me with a friend. So he hit me. My grandmother, who raised me, died about 5 months before that. So those two things happened right before he came into the picture. So I was at an extremely, extremely low point in my life mentally.
Because you mentioned children. And you don't have to be afraid to give me more information. I mean, it's fine. This is a safe zone. Women need to know. People need to know. Other people seen it. You had children. I'm trying to understand how you allowed this to make you homeless. If you already got everything in place,
Yeah.
how did he take from you? You had to give in order for
It
him to take.
happened in series. So he would go out and he would go into stores and he would steal stuff, and then he would go to jail, and then I had to pay for a lawyer to get him out, and I had to pay for the bonds, and I would bring him home, and then he would go clean out the bank account, and then I would forgive that, and then it would just, and that was a repeating cycle. Like, and it was very, very extremely embarrassing, and it was degrading, but he would just keep going out. And then I opened the bathroom door one night and he was in there doing drugs. So that was the pivot point when I was like, okay, this is not okay anymore. Like, this is the driving force behind it. And he would go into these stores and he would steal stuff. He went to work for an employer. They were doing construction, and he like went back in the middle of the night and like stole all of his stuff. So he would just go missing for days and then he would come home. This was in like the first year.